Right, so we have with us here Jaden Brown, left back at Sheffield Wednesday. Firstly, Jaden, thank you so much for your time. I just want to start a bit on your background. Born and raised in London, right?
Yeah, London, Lewisham.
Lewisham, right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Jamaican heritage now. Is it your mum's side, or dad's side, or both?
Both, yeah. So both my grandparents from each side are from Jamaica.
And have you had the chance, whether it's on holiday or whatever, to visit the island?
Yeah, I've been there quite a few times, like anniversaries and stuff like that, weddings. So yeah, I've been there.
Whereabouts? Kingston, Montego Bay?
Kingston, Portmore, Ochi. So yeah, I've been about, to be fair. But I last went when I was about 17, 18. So yeah, I ain't been for a while.
Would you say growing up in London, you grew up in like a Jamaican culture, or you had a bit of an English culture as well, growing up, the music, the food and all of that?
No, just Jamaican culture, like music, what I eat, just the small things, like what I stand by, so yeah.
Yeah, many people will know you from the time that you had at Tottenham. How key was that in terms of your development as a player, going from the academy, the youth system, to a professional like you are today?
It was massive, obviously being in a uncomfortable environment, like training every day with the players that they have, you gotta be a man and make sure you're performing every day. So I feel like that made me improve my game a lot with all the small details and to grow into a man myself.
Yeah, and in terms of, this is Yorkshire, this is not London, it's a different part of the country, how is it, adjusting to life up north compared to down south?
I prefer it a little bit. It's more chilled, London's a bit hectic and fast going. And obviously I was at Huddersfield before, so I've been there quite a few years now, still living in Huddersfield, so yeah, I like it. I prefer it up north than back home, to be fair.
And just so some fans back home on the island can know a little bit more about you, have you always been a left back growing up, or you played other positions?
Quite versatile, to be fair. Could play left wing, left back. Yeah, I'm very skillful left back who also likes to defend and chipping with a few goals as well. That's my game.
And working under Darren Moore, a former national player for Jamaica, what has it been like being under his tutelage?
He just wants the best for you, He's a good coach, good manager, someone that's honest, and you can only improve when you're in a working environment like that. So yeah, I enjoy it, to be fair.
Yeah, and throughout the course of your life, have you had a chance to perhaps watch the Reggae Boys play, whether it be on telly or stream online or anything like that?
No, I haven't got the time to watch it, but I watch like highlights and stuff like that. Yeah, like Darnell Johnson and stuff like that. I know them from back home in London, so with Rob Morrison, I see he plays for them as well. I know quite a few players that are playing, so I don't really watch it like live and stuff, but I watch the highlights, follow the Instagram and stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, and when you look at the squad now, you spoke about Ravel Morrison, Daniel Johnson, you have Mikel Antonio, Leon Bailey, Bobby Reid, Jamal Lowe, How exciting is it to see, Jamaicans in the Premier League as well?
Yeah, it's big, man. It's massive. It's massive, that's the best thing, that you go back home and you're representing your country, it's a massive big up where you're going back home to play, with Jamaica and how it is, it's just love. And you can see that when I watch your videos on Instagram, it just looks like a good vibe, good environment, so it's nice to be in that environment,
Yeah, and what would it mean, of course, for you and your family to one day don the black, green and gold of Jamaica?
Massive. Like, I've played for England before. Family was very proud of that, but playing for Jamaica, it'll be obviously different because that's where my family are from,
Absolutely, and upon hearing the news about the gaffer told you about being on the radar and stuff, I'm sure in due time you'll have a chat with the parents and grandparents about trying to get that passport soon.
No, 100%. It's obviously an achievement and it's something that I want to do. I'd love to play for Jamaica, so yeah, I just got to keep my head down, keep balling, keep training well, playing well. You never know, man, for the future. You never know.
When the gaffer told you, were you a bit shocked or surprised?
No, I'm not shocked, not surprised. I believe in my talent. It's just when and the time will come. So yeah.
Yeah, and perhaps you're aware as well, Marvin as well has some Jamaican heritage in him as well. So perhaps one day both of you on the same pitch together. I'm sure that'll be great.
Good mates with Marvin as well, so that'll be quite funny playing together.
Yeah. And in terms of you know, being here and seeing where the team are in the league, doing well third, just a few points off the top two. How would you say the team is progressing right now this season?
We're doing so well, man, and we got a good team. Like we're got a good dressing room, so I think it starts from that. You know, we're together as a team, and I feel like we ain't hit the peaks we can. So it's exciting moments. To be fair, it is.
Yeah, and when you look at the squad that you have a good mix of experience in the team with the captain Baz and of course youth like yourself and others. Would you say it's a mixed squad, you could say, with that experience and
It's a
youth?
healthy mix. It's a healthy mix because if you look at a few of the younger players, they've had experience in the championship and stuff like that. So it's a healthy mix where you got the seniors and you got the younger players. It's a good group. I think we'll do well this season.
What's life like in this city of Sheffield? Have you had a chance to look around or tried local food and stuff like that? I mean, yeah, you spoke about your time in Huddersfield, of course, that's West Yorkshire, but South Yorkshire, really?
Here and there, I've only been out a few times, but like I go Leeds quite a lot to eat, Manchester as well. So yeah, as I said, I prefer up here. It's a more easy and chilled vibe, so it's nice. Yeah, but Sheffield, I don't really go out to eat in Sheffield a lot.
Okay.